Hey guys, so I just want to say, people are straight out liars. You'll sit on the poker table, okay? You'll sit on the poker table, and they'll lie to you, okay? A woman will sit on the poker table, tell you everything, for example, that she's doing or did or in life or whatever, and she'll be lying the whole time. You know, they'll just lie to you. You have to realize that people sell courses, people sell lies. Those courses are all lies about things. You'll go to school, they'll lie to you about everything. You'll be in a relationship with a woman or a man, and they'll just fucking lie to you. Lie. That's all they do. They got nothing else to do but lie to the person they're with. They'll gossip. Do you know why gossip is around? Because of lies. The world is corrupt because of lies. You understand? And those people who lie the most, they're the richest people in the world. You understand? Apparently. A person has to lie to have a kid. Like, the person has to lie to the woman or man or whatever to have a kid. You understand? And a person has to lie to achieve $1 million. A person needs to lie about everything and to everyone. And to have this sense of dignity or respect or whatever it is. It's just full of lies. People are lying all the way. I made 2,500 videos on YouTube, and my channel does not get the recognition it deserves. You understand? I deserve way more followers. I deserve way more likes, shares, views, and watch time. I posted all this information online about me, and people don't seem to care about me in daily life. All this kind of stuff. Your family comes home, they just go straight to the TV. They start watching TV, or they're at their partner's house or whatever, or they're sleeping, and they're never with you. They're like Elon Musk. They're very busy watching the TV, man. Like, they're gonna find something on TV, man. And it's like, you go to the casino, you sit down, you're drinking a Red Bull that costs $9, and no one's approaching you, no one cares about you there. They're too busy trying to make money via their gambling. They're gambling their money away, and they think that's more important than talking to you. They'll give fucking a machine thousands of dollars, but they won't give you $1. Have you ever noticed that? They'll buy a Coke can rather than buy your content online. You understand? They'd rather pay $10 for a Coke can than give you $1 for your book. You understand? And all that kind of stuff. So that's why the world is corrupt. Everywhere you see corruption in the world. People are shifting online. They're going toward online things. People are stuck on their phones. They're watching too much lies on Instagram and social media and all this. You post content trying to make yourself something on social media, and no one on social media is trying to give you $1 for your content or anything, bro and sister. And then you find yourself in a relationship with someone, like your dream man, your dream woman, and all they know how to do is lie to you about everything. That's all they're good at. Just lying. Yeah. They need to lie to you to get sex from you. You need to lie to them to get sex from them. You need to lie to them to kiss them. Saying all this kind of stuff is just full of lies. You know, social media is full of lies. You go on social media on the browser, you see all lies there about random things. You see crocodiles eating big snakes or whatever it is. You see people who've got these godlike muscles like 10 times the size of a bicep, and you'll see something like wrestling and all this WWE stuff and movies and all this based on lies, based on lies, acting, all these lies going through the world, all this content, everything. And it's like you're trying to be a teacher in the world. You're trying to teach people something about your content or your life or whatever. And it's all based on entertainment and lies and things that you find that you can speak about or whatever it is, but you don't know what the truth is. You understand? But you're just going to talk on your program anyway. You're going to talk on your program anyway. You're going to post content online. You're going to have your own channel or whatever. And you're just going to post content on it, which is something that won't explain the truth, but it will guide you to the truth. You understand? And all this stuff, And you put in so much work for something in life only to fail and stuff like that. So, don't try to blame God for anything. You're living in a world of lies, just so you know. You go around people, they don't even seem to talk to you. They don't even want to support you. They don't want to give you $1 or anything. You understand? They don't even want to talk to you. They'll look at you and they'll walk away. You understand? Or they'll look at you and just not even talk to you. You understand? They rather look at a machine. They rather look at a machine than even glance in your face. That's the kind of corruption going on in the world. Not just with that, with politics, with money, with things of life, People are doing shifty things, shifty business. You go to jails, you see people, for example, fighting. You'll see them causing violence, stabbing people. You'll see on the news, you'll see many earthquakes, many tsunamis and tornadoes and hot temperature, cold temperature, all this kind of stuff, all based on lies, because the world as you know it is run on lies. Everything in this world is a lie. That's why there's money around, because let's say there was no money, no one's gonna work. You understand? No one's gonna do anything. That's why women these days, they value a person or a man who's got money, someone who's financially successful to them, who's in the top 1%, or they're the ones who can get a woman, because they got money. They're lying for that money too, they lie to have money, and they lie to have a woman and everything, and then they walk with their family and they look at passing cars and they think they have everything they need or some shit, like that they are the kings of the world because they have a woman and a child, all this kind of stuff. And you have to realize that they lied for that. They're just not going to tell you that. They're just liars, okay? They lie about things, It's like you search for a job. None of them even want to give you an opportunity, You search the first time for the job, they don't even reply to you. You understand? All this kind of stuff. And it's like you're trying to make events around people, you're trying to make money or whatever, and that other people don't seem to care about your life and what you got to offer or anything, you know. And that's why it's a corrupt society, you know. And you have to just go your own way, stay away from people, you know, because as soon as you go toward people, they'll lie to you. They'll lie to your face. You understand? That's what people are. They're liars. All of them. And they stink, okay? Because of these lies that they speak. You know, I'm just being real. I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm not trying to condemn anyone. You know, no one knows the truth. You know, no one knows the truth. No one knows what the truth is. So the world is based on lies. You know? And you have to realize that I can pursue a woman, I can pursue someone in life and chase her and lie to her and stuff, and maybe even get a kiss and or even sex or whatever. But you have to realize that I would have to keep lying to her to keep her in my life. You understand? Not just that, then I have to go work, I have to go do things with my life, you know. And it's like I have to earn money, I have to do all this kind of stuff, and just to keep her, you know what I'm saying? And then she's gonna die and she's gonna leave me and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, you know, and then what? Search for another woman. By this time I'm already 80 years of age, you know, and living at home and working on my social media or whatever. And it's like, where do you go from there, you know? Like, what do you do with your life? You know, I'm 32 now. You know, I've lived 32 years of life, you know, and I'm getting to some deep wisdom now. And it's like, none of them are gonna make my events for me. None of them care to make my events for me, or to even help me to make events around people, or even to help me to post information online or anything. That they're not going to help me, you know, because the world is based on lies. That's why the world is the way it is, you know, because they're not going to help you make events around people, because the world is a lie, and that's why. Okay? You have to realize they're not coming to rescue you, they're not coming to save you, because the world is lies. Yes, and it's all lies. All the content on YouTube and everything on social media is all lies. It will all point you. It will all point you somewhere. It will point you to a. It will point you. It will guide you to the truth. But it's not the truth itself. Yeah, this program I'm talking to you now is not the truth. Okay, but it's something that guides you to the truth. You understand? Like, how many times I posted photos of myself, and I took photos of myself, posted online, everything. Like, I'm creating something online and everything, but none of them are saying anything to me about my information or anything. And, you know, it just seems that they don't care about me and all this kind of stuff. And you have to realize that when you got no one to talk to, you have to talk to yourself. You understand? You have to talk to yourself, and you have to get creating and get planning in your life. Start planning your life. Stop focusing so much on other people. Start focusing more on your life, where you're going, your direction, you know, where your life is going, you know. Focus on that. You know, it's not the end of the world if you never have kids in this life. It's never the end of the world if you never have sex again. It's never the end of the world if you never have a woman in your life or a man. You know, you have to realize many people are single, many people are in jails, homeless, all this kind of stuff. It's because of corruption. It's because of lies, you know, and everywhere you go, there's a lie, you know, just lies everywhere. And you have to take care of yourself, you know, and you have to show yourself compassion, you know. Recently I was very down on myself because of comparison. okay, which is a big one in life. Many people compare themselves to other people, or they compare their life to other people's lives, and this gets them very upset. Or they compare themselves to God. You know what I'm saying? This gets them really down on themselves. And just don't compare. Whenever you find yourself comparing to other people or outside forces, or even God or higher power, just know, stop it. Do not compare yourself to anything other than yourself. You understand? The only person you're comparing with is yourself. You're not comparing with other people. You know, everyone's on their own journey. You just have to show yourself compassion, and you have to stop comparing yourself to outside forces. Okay? Start comparing yourself to yourself. Are you doing better than yesterday? Are you helping yourself to grow? Are you helping yourself to become your best version? You know, are you on the path where you need to be? And stuff like that. So you have to share information around, regardless of who's watching, regardless of anything. And you have to just build this profile of yours on social media, have your own channel, and start posting on it every day, you know, and do that for lifetimes. You know, and do it for the next 50 years, next 60 years. Just build this massive portfolio of information about you. And that's your success, and that's what other people will see about you, about your life, and how you've evolved, and all this kind of stuff. So you have to realize that's what is your database online. And that's what you need to be doing, and you need to be taking it seriously, but also having fun in the process and stimulating your mind and stuff like that. And you have to realize that they're never going to come your way. You know, so they're never coming your way. They're going their own way. Okay? That's why they don't come into your room to see how you're doing, because they're too busy going their own road. You understand? So you must understand, never take anything personally. You understand? So you have to realize that you have to grow yourself in the best way, and you have to show yourself lots of information about life, but make sure you're creating it. Make sure you're creating your own information and becoming your best version and living your best life, and start doing the best job you can to live a successful life, financially free, and having money in your life to be able to have a family, to be able to have kids, if that's your goal or not. You understand? So you have to realize that you have to make something your goal. You have to make your goal something that you feel that you need in your life. And once you feel that you need that in your life, you need to go get it yourself. Okay? So let's say you want to make events around people. You have to get to that point in your life. You have to make yourself that person, because other people are not going to make you that person. And you have to realize, you want kids in life, you have to go get it. Okay, you have to go search for a woman. You have to go through many of them. You have to go through many men, or whatever it is, to find that one that's going to give you a kid. You know, but you have to have the energy for that. You have to have the will for that. And you have to be pursuing that in your life. Otherwise, it's never going to come in your life, because you haven't been pursuing it. So this is a rule of thumb for everything. You have to pursue what you feel is necessary in your life to pursue, to achieve in your life, so that you have it in your life, so that you can say that you're accomplished now, and that you have something that you dreamt of before, so that you can achieve something much greater in your life, and so that you can do much better for yourself in your life, and to have a growth mindset and help yourself to realize things about life that you only dreamt of before, and so that you can do now what you need to do, so you can grow yourself the best way, and so that you can focus on your life and help yourself to speak and help yourself to do something that you feel that you need to do. But you have to start that now. You have to start doing what you feel is necessary for you in the moment. And you must not bypass yourself on other people's thoughts. you must bypass yourself on your own by means of you must listen to yourself, okay? You must listen to yourself. You must take yourself into consideration, and you must understand not to care about what other people think, okay? But like, I want to say you must care, but you must not care about what others think of you, because your self-worth is not tied to money. Your self-worth is not tied to how much sex you have with women or men, and your self-worth is not tied to your financial situation, and your self-worth is not tied to how fat you are and how much you go to the gym or what you eat on a daily basis, okay? Your self-worth has nothing to do with all that. Your self-worth is really you believing in yourself, okay, every day, and growing yourself as much as possible and putting in the power that you have to help yourself to unlock your true potential and to achieve your goals that you set for yourself. That's your only thing that you do in your life. You focus on your story, your growth, and your making, okay? So you post out online every day. You post as much information online as you can, and you will find a way, I promise you, that's going to help you for lifetimes. And you'll start to recognize yourself. You'll start to know yourself. You'll start to know your true potential down the line. And you have to realize you have to just believe in yourself. You have to grow yourself every day and start living your life the best way you can. And also, I want to say with my Code Zero stuff, I never do Code Zero in my programs. I just do it in one of my books, okay? In one of my series books. That's the only time I do Code Zero, and while I'm air writing, and that's that. So I'm doing Code Zero with you right now while I'm air writing, but I'm actually not talking to you Code Zero in this program. I'm talking to myself Code Zero while I'm talking to you, okay? That's what I do, but I don't talk Code Zero in my audio programs or video programs or in my quotes or my photos or any kind of content in my music or anything. But I have certain series, Code Zero, the Code of Danny Milivojevic, which you can find on amazon.com.au. That's the best way you can find out what Code Zero is and how I air write with Code Zero. And it works, and it helps me to realize things about life. I stimulate my mind in the process. I help myself to grow. I help myself to get to the stage I need to be at. But eventually, you have to take yourself into favor, and you have to do yourself a favor, and you have to get to that point that you feel that you need to push yourself with. You have to push yourself to get to that stage and to start living your dream. You have to push into it, okay? You have to really exercise that muscle, and you have to exercise yourself, and you have to get to the stage in your life that you feel you need to be at. You understand? You have to live your daily life and enjoy yourself, but you must never go into what they think of you. You understand? So you must tune out everything around you except yourself. You understand? And you have to focus solely on yourself in life. You have to feed your plant. You have to seed yourself. You have to help yourself to get to the stage that you need to be at. And you need to solve your own problems and stop solving their problems. You understand? So you solve your own problems. You understand? The more you solve your own problems, the more you can solve other people's problems. You understand? But you don't focus on other people's problems. You focus on your own. Okay? You focus on solving yourself, solving your mind, solving your equation, and posting that online every day, and helping people with it, and basically helping yourself to get to the stage that you need to be at, but being professional, speaking to people and enjoying your life. That's what you need to do. And you need to believe in yourself even when other people don't believe in you. You understand? That's what you need to do. And you must not kill yourself because you got upset. And you must not kill yourself because you compared yourself with outside forces. Although I want to say you must never compare yourself to outside forces. You understand? So anytime you find yourself upset, it's because you have started comparing yourself to outside forces. You understand? That's why I'm saying you must not compare yourself to outside forces, because that's what can kill you. Okay? I promise you, comparing to yourself to outside forces can kill your self-esteem and can make you upset and can make you kill yourself. Okay, so you make sure you are focusing on yourself and comparing to yourself at all times. Okay, that's what you must do. So anyway, guys, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this program. I hope that I've shared some insights in this video. I hope that you share it with a friend. And please, please, please make sure that you're growing yourself today, that you're helping yourself to pronounce yourself into life, and that you're enjoying yourself and your ride that you came here to drive. Okay? Make sure that you are grateful for your life every day, and that you wake up today and tomorrow and today, that you wake up every day of your life the happiest you can be, and that you're just enjoying your life in the process, and that you're being the best you can be in your daily life for yourself, but not to fall jealous with other people, but making sure that you're trying to give yourself all the favor in life that you can have in your life, so that you can go out there and speak to people in any way that's going to be helping you to grow. Okay? That's what you need to do.